We would like to welcome you to our To Connect Pop Max testimonial. We've been in Pop Max for about 7 weeks now as a group, To Connect group. To Connect is a marketing organization that is used to be able to help you build your organization. We have several tools that you can use as far as how to build your organization and what you can do as far as helping the overall growth of your organization. So we've discovered PopMax as one of the companies that we feel very strongly about. Like I said, we've been involved with PopMax for about 7 weeks now, and we've seen some absolutely incredible results. We've had a number of meetings that kind of brought us all up to speed, a number of training meetings that has really kind of helped all of us. We've been heavily involved with our upline, learning and understanding what PopMax is all about. But most importantly, a lot of our members have jumped in PopMax and have made some initial investments into PopMax. And we'd like to hear from a few of those this evening because we know that personal testimonies are really the very best. And so I think David Crookston, I think, has really kind of taken the bull by the horns, you might say, and really riding this thing to success. I know David's got a lot of personal feelings about Pop Max and about the direction that it's heading. David, what are your feelings? What are your, the likes that you've been able to find out about Pop Max?
Well, I think first and foremost, these guys have a goal to create a better coin. So they have put in millions of dollars. This isn't a startup thing. This is something that they've spent a lot of time, years in the planning for to be sustainable for years from now. So that's exciting. The fact that we can compound at 1% a day, that's phenomenal. But I think it's just as important is that they have a pay plan whereby we've got an upline, and that's important because that means we got a lot of help. So you're not in this by yourself. So PopMax is here to stay, and there's not any one person that can shut this down. So, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the growth. I'm pleased with the upline. I'm pleased with the company. I'm pleased with the goal. I mean, I would have never thought that I could make this much money in a single day. So I'm on for the ride for as long as we can to tell as many people as we can.
Yeah, I know that you've been heavily involved, um, right from day one with Pop Max. But I know that you've been heavily involved with our upline. Give us kind of an overall view of your feeling as far as how involved our upline is and what they've been able to do for us.
Well, there's a lot of coins out there and you can go ahead and find them. The problem is that if you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're lost and you're going to have to go and figure it out on your own. With this one, that there is an opportunity. You can still make that 1% compound every day. But if you tell someone, you better know what you're doing. And there's no way I would be successful without an upline. And we've got a terrific upline. There's a lot of people that are willing to help us. And I could not have done this without the help of an upline.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I know that they've been heavily involved in our growth right from day one as well. Dan Wade has been involved in cryptocurrency for a long time, and he's had an opportunity to get in all kinds of different cryptocurrency. In fact, Dan probably has forgotten more than I'll ever know. I mean, he's been for years and years and years been involved in cryptocurrency. But Dan, I know that you too have also been involved in Pop Max, and you've had some experiences with it. Give us what your feeling is right now and what you see in the future.
All right, well, thanks. Yeah, I from 2015 to 2020, like you said, heavily involved, but it's a whole different scenario now versus back then. So, so as far as PopMax goes, I personally, I'm just starting to get involved with it. And Dave just hit on it, upline. It's really with anything. If you got a good upline, you can succeed. And I don't know if we should bring up names, but But our upline has been very, very supportive. Even today, we were having some questions, and we able to get the upline on the phone. I'm going to just say it, Dave Crickson and Paul Chow got it all hammered out. So we're both Reed and I, we're just really getting involved right now, even though we've been in for a few weeks, just learning about it. But I personally am looking forward to it because I'm seeing starting to see now what it is doing. So I don't, yeah, I'm going to use the word. I'm excited about it. I've got a few people within my organization. I have only been on one of Saul's meetings, and it was kind of fun because generally I don't ever win anything when I try. That day I won 25 coins.
Yeah, I saw your name pop
Yeah,
up the other day. Yeah.
and I didn't even know, even though I was on that webinar, I seen some other names. But what was cool is Paul called me. Hey, you won? I go, I won what? He said, you won 25 coins. You got to send this information into Saul. Oh man, I sent that in within about 10 hours. My coin was in my wallet.
Yeah,
So,
that's pretty impressive. And don't be telling everybody that was the only time you were on a meeting and you won the
well,
first time.
yeah, but I'm going to be on a lot more. It's just because of various things that's
Yeah.
going on within my life, whole
Yeah,
schedules.
I just got to rib you a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
no, that's cool. Oh no, no, and I really like Saul. Yeah, big time. I mean,
Yeah, I can't say
right out of
enough.
the gate, right out of the gate, that guy, I love the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about our upline. I mean, I'm just so impressed with what they've done. I know that Glenn Smith has also had. I mean, we've been involved in several of these different types of programs before, and they all turned out exactly the same way, where we end up holding a big old empty bucket of nothing. But this one seems to be treating us a whole lot different. I know, Glenn, you got in and you got involved and you got some other people involved. So tell us what your outcome is.
Well, I was a little gun shy because of some of the other programs I've been involved with, and so it took me a little bit to catch the vision of what PopMax and the whole platform is trying to accomplish. And I've just probably got a brief understanding of what's coming down the pipeline with this organization, this program. But it's one that the more I understand and become familiar with, the more I feel comfortable with putting money this direction. And right now I'm over $100 a day. I've got a
Good
couple of
job.
people in my downline that I'm helping, and it's just been fantastic to see success where I haven't seen success before. So I think the upline's great. I try and get on the meetings when I can with Saul. Every time he speaks and some of the other people on those meetings, there's just gems of wisdom and ideas start to come and flow. And I'm excited for the tools that are coming down the pipeline to help us grow this and build it. And I'm just excited for what's around the corner.
Yeah, I know that you've got some team members that you're helping as well, and it's pretty easy to help them, isn't it?
Yeah, if I don't make a mistake. So I forget to do the 50% split every once in a while, and I end it all up in PPT. And then I've got to try and solve that. But David Griffiths has been really good to help coach me through that. And every time I go to trade, I try and ask David, am I doing the right thing? And he confirms that, or don't do that, do this. And so David Griffiths has been good for me in building my team. So.
Well, yeah, thank you, and I appreciate that. I know that you have, with your background in finances, insurance, and everything else, you have a real analytical background as far as some of these programs are concerned. And I know that you're very methodical about getting into programs like this. And you weren't dragging your feet. I think what you were doing was just analyzing everything and making sure that this is the direction you wanted to go. And when you did, I think right now you're pretty happy about it, aren't you?
I am, yeah, I'm really happy. So I'm looking to get more happy as time goes by.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And yeah, we are having fun. And I can't say that you're the only one that's dumped everything into PPT because I know from personal experience how to fix that problem. I'm not saying how, but I'm saying personally, I know how to fix it now. So I know Rosalinda's been involved in a lot of different programs as well, and she's also had experience as far as getting in and out of some of these crypto programs. And so, Rosalinda, is it as easy or is it more difficult than you anticipated?
Okay, I tell you, I've been looking for an opportunity like this for a very long time. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because I've been involved in cryptocurrency since Bitcoin was worth about $200 a coin. I purchased some of that, sold it shortly after, and I wished I'd held on to my Bitcoin. But I've been looking for an opportunity like this one that I recognize right away that will have the coin has value because of the ecosystem that is being generated. The fact that they're going to have their own blockchain next year, and the PPT coin will definitely be a utility coin. It will be served as gas in the exchanges. Um, so I'm so thrilled, and the fact that I can observe the growth of the coin itself, and also my own particular deposit amount, earning a percent today, and then being able to compound it. And what excites me the most is watching this growth, but also sharing with others who will be aboard. I have a few in the waiting room ready for me to assist them because they see that my experience in the crypto, it actually did benefit me some time ago. And I've just been waiting for the right opportunity to come along that I would recognize right off the bat and say, here for it. This is just something like Bitcoin meant back in the day. So I'm very, very excited about this opportunity and to be able to share with those who also understand cryptocurrency. And this
Yeah.
one opportunity, and it's right here.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you. I know that you're involved in many of the programs that TwoConnect offers, and I know that multiple streams of income is what TwoConnect, that's the idea that we have as far as growing our team. Mike Ellswick has also been with us for quite some time, and he has I know that he's been involved in several of the programs as well. And so he and his wife, who they're also on the call with us tonight, have really kind of, I mean, forever. Mike and his wife have been around forever, and we really appreciate them. But so your idea of PopMax, Mike, what do you think?
Well, I thought you was going to tell my age there for a little bit, but uh, we're both really excited about
29,
Pop.
wasn't it?
I'm sorry.
29, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a couple times.
Yeah.
But we're both really excited about it, and having just retired 6 months ago, it's there's a lot to look forward to with PopMax and not just supplementing our retirement, but it's going to make our retirement more more realistic, more worthwhile. It's not just living, won't be just living month to month, but our financial strength will be growing month to month. So that's what we're really looking forward to, having the ability to do some things that we've always thought about doing or talked about doing. It's just going to make life so much easier. Retirement doesn't have to be the beginning of the end with PopMax for us anyhow. It's going to be a new beginning altogether. So it's going to strengthen our financial situation. It's just going to make life so much easier with the ability of, and with the ability to take money out, you
Okay.
know, relatively just in a number of days instead of months or years. That's really a selling point for us. So we're looking forward to um, reaping the benefits, I guess, so here in our older age.
Yeah, it's not an old age. You've just leveled up. That's all that is you've just leveled up. So Lynn,
Yeah.
you've been involved with this for quite some time. I know we haven't even started building your team, helping you build your team. I know we've got some tools and some new things that we're going to be offering as far as helping you build your organization. But I know that you and Mike work hand in hand, and you've had some people that you've actually had join your team. But is there anything you want to correct what Mike said, or do you want to add anything to what Mike has?
Well, of course not.
Share the list.
Um, no, Mike is very diligent, and he's very sincere, I should say passionate, about this. I mean, it's obvious. And, with the help of Bob Richardson, I mean, he's, really, really studying this hard. And I come from a long background of traditional banking. I've worked in the business industry for over 48 years myself. And I can tell you that there are no tools, no programs, nothing like this. So it's not a traditional, get involved and just wait for the ultimate to happen. It's not going to be that way. So it looks like it's something that really is going to be very promising and something that you need to get involved in. You don't want to miss it. I'll just say that.
Very good. Yeah, those are excellent words. And yes, you two work so well together as a team. It's so fun to be able to watch you and to have you a part of the team. So thank you very much for that. David Card has been with us for quite a while as well, and I know that he was one of the first ones that jumped on Pop Max, and he's been right. I think right from the very beginning, wasn't it, David?
Yep. Yes, it was. Yeah, no, well, first of all, the testimonials that people have said have been awesome. And I really feel like I haven't got much more to say because they've been well done. But one of the things that I've been excited about PopMax, I retired exactly a year ago, and I was worrying about how to stretch my money. And I think the biggest thing I wanted to do is to be able to have the kind of funds to be able to help my family and bless my family and be able to do that instead of trying to take care of my wife and I, I can see a great potential in PopMax to be able to take care of not just us, but the needs of our family if they're there. And it's nice to be able to reach out and it's nice to be able to help other people. And that's one thing I've seen with PopMax, especially with Saul,
Yeah.
because he does a lot of helping other people. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the future of this and the potential of money. I have one contract, but I've watched it grow, and I'm hoping as time continues that I'll get more people underneath me and be able to grow it even more. But what I wanted to say on top of that was that I one of the things I've loved about PopMax is the ecosystem and the team that they have and the people that are there to help. But I want to also do a shout out to 2Connect because 2Connect, I think, is an amazing team. And with this team, we can be successful and together. And Bob was definitely, he's my upline and he got me involved. And I don't have a lot of crypto background, but I am excited for the future of this. And thanks, Dave.
Yeah, David, and I appreciate that. And you're exactly right. You look at, oh, I've made so much money. Well, that's not necessarily what it's about. It's I can make a lot of money to help a lot of people. And I was so impressed when Saul got on the meeting the other day and he talked about helping out his family. I know that his mother's got some medical problems and some of those things. And it was just really impressive to hear the things that he was interested in doing and how many people that he could help. And yeah, he's making a lot of money. And he's only been in this thing since January. And that blows my mind. He's he's what, close to $2,500 a day now. a day, $2,500 a day. And so it's really impressive with what he has been able to put together. And he's doing it for the right reasons. And I think that's really, really impressive. So, yeah, and I agree with you. Retirement, you can either really enjoy retirement or you can kind of suffer through it. But being able to have the ability to be able to make those choices, that's what this is all about. And I know PopMax is really going to be able to help us. And like Mike said earlier, is that being able to take your money out, on a daily basis if you need to do that. We also have that's a short-term program. We have midterm programs, so on and so forth. To Connect has all these other programs that we're offering as well. But PopMax right now is that short term, and we're really looking forward to be able to put all of this together to be able to help one another and to be able to help the entire To Connect team grow. So I know David Pollard's been involved with us for a long time, and he's been a huge supporter of To Connect, and he's not only emotionally, mentally, financially, he has really helped us grow as well. And I'll tell you what, I just it's individuals like David Pollard that I just he's one of those angels, and he's really stepped in when it need be. And David, give us kind of the go ahead on how you're feeling and the direction that we're headed.
Well, I appreciate that, Dave. I'll take my halo off in a minute, but
I'm polishing it for you. I'm
yeah, there
polishing
you go. I need it, believe me. Hey, I wouldn't know it. I got people calling me. Anyway, I've been involved with PopMax now for about a month and a half, and Dave and Paul helped me just a couple of days ago. We compounded my money I'd put in and almost doubled it here in just a little over a month and a half. It was really awesome. So I'm really excited about what the future holds. I'm ready to do some more because I'm so convinced that I think this is a great thing to be involved with. I do appreciate the upline support. A few people have talked about that. That's without a doubt what you got to have in these kind of things. You got to have a good upline. I have got a friend ready to come in and been dragging his feet a little bit, but I think he's finally ready to hop in, and he's a tough one. I mean, when people really sit and take a look at what this is all about, they convince themselves that it's something you need to be involved in. You don't really have to do a whole lot of convincing. So I'm excited about what the future has to hold. Appreciate what Lynn had to say. You don't want to miss it. You really don't. And I do agree with Dave Card that this is a great opportunity for you to be able to bless your family. I feel strongly about those things as well. So I'm just grateful to be a part of things. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And you're exactly right. Talking about uplines, Bob is David's upline, and Bob, I know that he had to get in obviously before David, but Bob's one of those ones that he's going to sit back and he's going to analyze everything and make sure that everything is running correctly. And so Bob is kind of jolly on the spot as far as keeping all of our noses clean. So Bob, give us a rundown. How we doing?
Well, I'm pretty excited about a couple things. When Sal does his presentations, he often flits up shows some of his back office screens, and one of the screens that really got me stoked. And I asked him the other day, how long have you been doing this? He's only been doing it since January of this year. And when I looked at his team screen, you know how many directs he's got that's got him getting $2,000, $2,200? Three, three,
Yeah.
three directs, three. And he's and with his own personal stake, okay, he's only out of that $2,200 a day that he's getting, only 150 of that is coming up from his own personal stake. So that means he's still making $1,900 more, okay, from his team since January. I mean, yeah. And so, yeah, I'm excited. Um, I mean, he does that with 3 and so forth. We, I'm thinking this is something I can talk to people about, whether we're fully launching yet or not. This is something that I can show to other people. And I usually show them Cryptex first, simply because it is simpler. Okay, Cryptex is a lot simpler, but it takes longer to get it. But it's simpler. If they like the idea of Cryptex and they're willing to take a nibble at that, then I'm thinking, okay, now let's show them PopMax. If they're willing to you know take the first step towards something fairly simple like Cryptex is. PopMax has a lot more moving parts. There's a lot more steps that you do, a lot more things coming into it. I think it's a lot more legitimate than anything else we've seen because of that complete ecosystem that they're developing. And so, yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And so, um, yeah, I don't have a lot, but what I have, I'm putting where I'm hoping it'll do the most good. And so I've got some in Cryptex, but I'm putting more focus and attention into PopMax, and I'm doing a whole lot of research and studying into cryptocurrency and so forth. And yes, I am logging it all in my spreadsheets and, and making
Very
sure that
good.
everything adds up.
That's good. We can count on Bob to do that. So, Bob, thank you. To connect is we build one team and then we duplicate our team into the different opportunities. And PopMax is one of those opportunities. So we build a team inside of the 2Connect community, and then we can literally duplicate that team into the different opportunities. PopMax, and Bob mentioned Cryptex. We've got Barnage, and so those are kind of the 3 different programs that we're using as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. We are very heavily involved in PopMax right now because it's brand new for us. We need to get it up and operational before we actually launch the 2Connect marketing machine, which helps you build your organization. So these testimonies that you've heard here today are heartfelt. They come right from, I mean, literally off just rolls off their tongue. Nothing's been rehearsed. Trust me. We wanted to put together some ideas behind our own personal feelings and how we're feeling. So if you want to get involved in 2Connect, if you want to get involved in PopMax, reach out to the individual that shared this video with you, because we are very interested in talking with you, and you too can enjoy the benefits. You too can enjoy the excitement of being able to be a part of a team. Like many have mentioned, the 2Connect team is an organization that is growing, it's developing. We've got several different AI programs that we're going to be using to be able to help you build your team and to help you grow and succeed. And like our upline at PopMax, he brought in 3 individuals, and the rest of his organizational money is coming because of his organization. And so it's extremely exciting, and that's what 2Connect is all about. So thank you so very much. We appreciate you sitting through this video, listening to these testimonies, and get back with the individual that shared this video with you. So thank you so very much.